Right, coming to you from the badminton arena, Lakshya Sen going down to Victor Axelsen, the second seed in this tournament, of course the world #1 player, and it was never going to be easy. If you've been watching our coverage, we did a preview this morning where we said that he's going to be up against it, a 60-40 sort of a scenario. But let's get into the match because it will definitely be heartbreaking. He's going to rue a lot of chances that he missed, Lakshya, because you knew that you were against the best player in the draw. I think he's the favorite for the gold medal, even though he's seeded second. The top seed from China is already knocked out. You knew that this was going to be his real test. Just to give you a bit of a background, they know each other rather well. They're sparring partners. So Axelsen has, on a couple of occasions invited Lakshya Sen down to Dubai so that they can train together. So they knew each other well. Axelsen before this game had said that, if that there's one dark horse who can upset me in this draw, it is Lakshya Sen. And it started off like that, he's leading 3-0, 4-0 first game. Eventually 18-13 is the lead. You're just 3 points away from wrapping up the first game, but from there you lose it. And I think that is something that he's going to regret for a very, very long time. Especially, that lead 18-13, you have to wrap it up from there. You cannot allow someone like an Axelsen to come back. And it's not that on that occasion, Axelsen played, outstandingly well. Yes, he played well, picked up a few good points, but there were 2-3 unforced errors from Lakshya at that moment, especially on 20. He's serving for the match, then a short serve. He did not make one serve mistake throughout the match, but on game point makes that mistake. And then the following point, to allow Axelsen to win, tries to finish a point off early, goes for a smash pretty early on in the point, which wasn't needed, and that goes out. So 2-3 crucial unforced errors. If from there he had won that first game, which he should have, the way he was leading, maybe the match could have turned out very differently. That wasn't the case. Even second game, 7-0, leading 7-0 at one point, and from there going on to lose that rather comfortably at that. Axelsen won that game rather comfortably. Just tells you that big match temperament is missing. Can't blame Lakshya. I mean, it's his first Olympic. He's playing against an Olympic all-star in that sense. Gunning for his second goal in Axelsen. So, I mean, he was up against it, you knew it, but even then, it was his best opportunity. The interesting bit was you could hear a Prakash Padukone, telling him again, aur ye chance kabhi nahi milega. You have the best chance to be playing for the gold medal batch. Go for it. Because see, I'll tell you, a lot of people will say, oh, it's okay, debutant, first Olympics, next chance he'll be better. Yes, there is a possibility he can be, but then there is also a possibility that he's never at this peak fitness, he's never at this peak form. He came into this tournament at peak form, and when you are on such a good form, such a good winning streak, you just want to make the most of it. Today was an outstanding chance for him to beat the big Dane. I mean, see, he was asked this, Lakshya was asked this at the end of the match when we journalists spoke to him, that what is that one thing about Axelsen that troubled you? And he summed it up very well. He said, not one thing, there's everything about that troubles you. He has the reach, he has the big smash, he can play the net game very well. Everything that you can think of, Axelsen has in his game. So you have to be really on top of your game. And again, I know he's lost, he'll rue a lot of those chances, but overall Lakshya, the kind of movement he was showing on court, the form that he was showing, the aggression, I might add this, the aggression that he was showing, he wasn't afraid to go for his smashes. And there was a tactic he came with. He was going for his smashes mostly on the backhand of Axelsen, because he knew that could be the weak area. But Axelsen on point, most smashes he was picking up. Lakshya won few points on smashes, but he would mix it up really well. Lakshya, a lot of time attacking the backhand of Axelsen, and by once in a while mixing it up with some cross-court forehands. And I think that was nicely done by him. But then second game also, I think when he started trailing, just lost concentration, Lakshya, and just allowed him to win. He was also asked that, what is it that he would have done differently. So he said, I mean, now it's too early, I've just finished the game, but probably in hindsight, I would have played those last few crucial points very differently and won that first game. Maybe he was trying to rush into points, trying to finish off the game very early, eager that I'm ahead against the top seed, second seed, top ranked player, and I want to finish it really fast. When you see the finish line, sometimes you're over enthusiastic to just go off, cross that finish line. Maybe if he had shown a bit more patience, things could have been different, and that is something that he mentioned. Next up for him is the Malaysian shuttler, who's the 7th seed in this tournament. But truth be told, on form, I mean, this game we had already said that Lakshya starts as the underdog. It's not that he can't beat Axelsen, but starts as the underdog. But in the bronze medal match, the Malaysian lost in straight games to the 8th seed from Thailand. I think on form, I saw that game, on form, Lakshya is a clear favourite to win that bronze medal. Again, you never know what happens on that big day, but on form, I think he should land you that bronze medal. That's also not too far away. It's roughly around 24 hours later, so we'll share the exact timing of that here. But a medal from Lakshya, I think he deserves it. The way he's played this tournament, I think he deserves that. That's that then for Lakshya's semi-final game. One more day to go for India's badminton campaign. You wouldn't want a badminton campaign to go medal-less, which hasn't happened for India for multiple Olympics now, starting from Saina in London, followed by Sindhu in Rio, followed by Sindhu in Tokyo. You've not gone empty-handed from the badminton arena, and maybe Lakshya can ensure that winning streak, in that sense, that medal winning streak, continue for India. For the moment, Nikhil Nas signing off from the badminton arena. Yes, don't forget to subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already. Take care. Bye bye.